Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Command & Conquer, the GDI campaign. And when last we left off, this artillery piece was probably going to try and blow up our refinery, as the refinery is most certainly a target that they will go after. What we want to do is we want to hold on to this potential airstrike that we have here and just wait very, very patiently, because we want to make sure that this airstrike works. And it's going to be used to great effectiveness when we go and blow up that Hand of Nod over there. The Hand of Nod is most certainly our target for our next attack, which is going to not actually attack the Hand of Nod directly, but going to use those rocket troopers to destroy that construction yard. We need to be very careful. This is also not going very well whatsoever. But fortunately, these flame troopers seem to have no idea that we're here, which is very handy indeed. We need two more of the... actually, where are those engineers that we have? We have one engineer. We could actually use another at some point, and those engineers will be very, very useful when it comes to basically ensuring that we can eliminate all the opposition that we have. Actually, we could send a few minigunners with this attack, actually. That's an idea. If we send a few minigunners, we could... Actually, do we need to send a few? No, I think we're good as we are. We're going to send these 10 rocket troopers forward and ensure that at least maybe 9 or 8 of them get towards that construction yard. And as soon as that construction yard is destroyed, and the rocket troopers with them, an airstrike will specifically focus this Hand of Nod and obliterate it. And once the Hand of Nod is gone, we can quite comfortably go and mop up the rest of their base, because the rest of their base is most certainly going to fall in equal measure. We also want to be very sure that we don't attack that harvester yet. That harvester is most certainly not something we want to target. We target that harvester and we pretty much have lost 3,000 worth of units without anything to show for it. At least one of these rocket troopers is... whoa! None of the rocket troopers died. And that's handy, because we're going to use these rocket troopers to blow up this construction yard. And that will work, because we were fast enough to do so. And now the airstrike is going this way, while all of these units die horribly to these flame troopers. Fortunately, our plan worked perfectly. And now they can't get any of those... Oh, by the way, you need to run. You need to run quite fast, because... we have sort of attracted all of their attention. And by all of their attention, I mean quite literally all of it. There's going to be a lot of attacks coming our way, and they're not going to be good. Fortunately, the rocket launcher vehicles here are now proving their effectiveness by basically obliterating absolutely everything. But it's not just going to be that that's coming, it's going to be artillery pieces too. But fortunately, we can now focus all of our efforts on obliterating everything that's to come. Also, an interesting point to note is that the rocket launcher vehicles can outrange the, most certainly outrange the rocket troopers, which is very handy. And there is a single minigunner who I think was up there and is not very happy that everything has been blown up. I don't think I'd be very happy either. We're going to send these 5 or 7 units, and then we're going to send this pair of engineers up. We want to capture that refinery, and we also want to capture that airstrip. Because once we have that airstrip, you can pretty much say goodbye to any chance that these enemies have of resisting any of our attacks whatsoever. And then we could send what we have just to mop up. We need to time this very, very carefully, though. And they're building more units, and they're going out immediately, I might add, which is not so good. We may only have so long to do this. You're going to focus on that, so you just go that way, okay? And just ignore that I'm sending things out this way to go and steal things. There we go. You go and take that, and you go and take that. There we go. Brilliant. And we have that as well. We're going to sell that, and we're going to wait until this gets out here and send this harvester over in this direction. And then we'll... is that a tank going after something? But that's okay, because we managed to basically obliterate everything that's here. And the more of these things that we deal with before we go and send our final attack, the better off we'll be. Because now they can't build anything whatsoever. And the more things that we destroy, the easier our final assault will become. There we go, I think that's all the turrets dealt with, which makes everything that much simpler. And I think these units are, yeah, they're just sort of going to get run over, unless we constantly scatter our units here, which will most certainly assure that we don't lose them as quickly. I mean, those guys did actually quite well, considering the fact that there was only about 4 of them. And I think maybe 15 or so grenadiers can pretty much mop up everything else. And I think we might send the tanks in as well. But I think we have won. I can quite comfortably say that we've won. Hello, Mr. Tank. How are you? Are you going to perish? Yes, you are. Because 15 grenadiers can probably sort all of this. Probably. At least I think they can. There we go. Go deal with those buggies, will you? Excellent. And they're going to run away, that is true, but we have enough grenades that's really not going to be a problem.
Right away, sir.
Alright, now we'll just go and mop up what little they have left. There's one. Oh, you're going to try and defend that power plant? This may not have been the best idea you've ever done. And we may have lost some of our grenadiers that way, but there's very little left to speak of here. And now we'll destroy these, because we can throw grenades that far. Is an airstrike ready? Excellent. We'll use that just to make this a little easier for us. Go airstrike! Much better. And I think we've pretty much won now. Brilliant. On to the next mission. After this power plant.
Mission accomplished.
Excellent. The score. Let's look at that efficiency. That was not very good. However, we only lost a small amount of units compared to how many Nod lost, which was substantially more. We lost 1 building, and they lost a lot of buildings. And let's look at those ending credits. Not too bad. Let's go see how the map looks. We must have gained some significant ground with that one. Let's have a look. Not bad. What about Nod? Not as much as we gained, I think. Where is our next mission? We are going to go here. To Hungary. Let's go.
Welcome to the big time, Commander. You haven't really arrived until Kane has sicked his media ninjas on you at least once. I'm pinch hitting for Shepard since no one's really sure where he is right now. It's the wrong time to take a vacation. We're down about 60% manpower from the T-poison. Now here's your objective. You got the Hiverian River running through here about 6 knots, okay? And here you got Nod bunkers. Here's what I need from you, pal. Take out the bunkers so I can get my convoy through at 0200. You might create a little guerrilla diversion along the way, just in case some of the Noddies don't get the message. Just enough to cover me until I get into range of their power base. Then all you have to do is sit back and watch the fireworks as my team shows them what kick-ass is really all about. Rider out.
He does not look that well at all, which is really not good. But I'm sure he'll be fine. So we have this here. Do we have anything else? We also have that. Do we have it? Oh, we have something else apparently. But for now, we're just going to start building our base. And we really don't have much in the way of anything to build it with. There are some units there that will be quite effective. We need to go blow those up, do we? We'll be able to do that, I'm sure. You have no Tiberium to find whatsoever, which is really not great. I think we need a communications tower, and we need you to go and search for some Tiberium. Is there some to the aha! There's some to the south. Excellent. We'll number these Units 1 and Unit 2, and then we'll get that going here.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Now we can see where things are. And we have a small unit here that we need to be very, very careful with. And see if we can... there are some turrets there. We can deal with those, I'm sure. I hope we can deal with them anyway. We need to get rid of that one, and we need to get rid of this one, I think. Because once we've got rid of those turrets, we can deal with the turrets over there in our own time.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Excellent! What reinforcements are we talking about here? Ooh, a helicopter. And that helicopter will...
Silos needed.
we need silos.
Building.
Yep, I
Construction
accidentally
complete.
forgot about that.
Building.
We need to get some silos, and then we need to go and build a
Building.
guard tower or two. Might be a good idea, actually, before we think about building anything else.
Construction
A guard tower
complete.
maybe here?
Low power.
And
Building.
another power plant might be a great idea as
Building.
well. I think a brilliant idea.
Construction complete.
There we go. And a
Building.
guard tower. And we might as well load these units up and take them over to the base over there. And we'll have to go and deal with those turrets over there in our own time. There we go. Now I think it's time to use these units over here to go and see if we can gain access to that... Oh, are you moving because of that harvester? I like that. That's quite clever. Also, you're going to go over there. I think that's a good idea. Okay. We need to be very careful of the of everything, really. But I think these units here can quite safely go and that's not good. That's not good. There is a single buggy there. Fortunately, we managed to deal with that buggy. Let's go over here now and hope that there isn't anything that will stop us from getting over to those turrets. There's some Tiberium. That's not so bad. Alright, we're going to attack as one single united front. Also, there is that war factory. Here comes an attack. That's not so good. And we lost that already, which is not great. And there's another attack coming from this angle. You might as well just run that over, if you can. Can you run that over? I'm not sure you can. But fortunately, we have the ability to go and deal with these, because I don't think they were anticipating us building a turret in that direction. Also, the base is somewhere over... Oh, that was really not good. We lost a lot of things there. We lost a lot of things there. And we do most certainly need another guard tower. Oh, there's a big attack coming from that direction. And I mean a big attack. A big attack. We need to be very careful. I think we need to put that there. Good idea. And we need a grenadier or two. Because we're going to lose this unless we... Oh, we were not fast enough in selling that. Right, that grenadier is certainly going to help. There we go. We do need another guard tower. And we also need a few more things to go and deal with that. Also, there is that new thing that... we weren't told about, but is most certainly there. And that is an obelisk of light, and that is where their base is. That is most certainly where their base is. Right, we need some grenadiers. I think maybe 5.
Unit ready.
5 might be a good idea.
Unit
We'll
ready.
deal with those
Building.
turrets a
Unit
little
ready.
later.
Building.
We need to get some units first before we decide to do anything, because we kind of got a little bit... there is a tank. That is not the best thing to see by far. Is there anything else we can build? No, there is not. We're certainly going to need a medium tank or 10. Right. Next thing we need to do is we need to send these grenadiers to go and deal with this tank. There we go. Much better. They're not really good at dealing with tanks, but they're better than infantry units, that's for sure. And I think that's that dealt with. Good. Time to repair that, and get this one tank building, and then we'll need a repair facility. That's for sure. Repair facility is the next thing to build. We could send these grenadiers over to get rid of that turret, but it's not a good idea. In fact, exploring might be a better idea. Also, there's some Tiberium over there. Also, there is another attack of flame troopers on its way, which is not so wonderful. They are trying to attack everything. We'll move these over here because this is going to happen. And I like that that happens, because that means that we've put that in the right place. We could use the sand bunkers to try and force them to go in a certain direction. There's some artillery, and I'm not a fan of seeing that artillery, but fortunately it is going the wrong way and will encounter my tank, which is really good at dealing with artillery. Also, they're really trying to deal with that helicopter, and I'm glad that helicopter is therefore there, because we can actually sell this, because we need to reposition it when we put the repair facility over in that direction, which is not a bad place to put it. There we go, one guard tower, and a few more infantry troopers that we can use to explore the surrounding area. And then we'll start building things to deal with that base. There we go. Let's see what you guys can find. I bet you can find a base if you're very unlucky. Ah, there's a rocket trooper. We'll just deal with you. And there's another rocket trooper. We'll just deal with you. We need to find some SAM sites as well while we're at it. And we'll use you to go and explore those trees over there. I think another... that was some flame troopers that we managed to bump into, which is really not good. 2 medium tanks also won't be enough to deal with that, but some rocket troopers certainly would be, if we could send them in that direction. Also, there is a second tank, so we're certainly not doing too badly. There's that one trooper that we're going to send in this direction, which will probably get him horribly killed, but there we go. There's some Tiberium, and there is the base. And there's a SAM site. And there is the Obelisk of Light. The Obelisk of Light is something we're most certainly going to want to get rid of. It's not going to be so easy to do that, though, because of the fact that we need to go and get rid of those turrets. I don't know how effective the I really don't know how effective the gunboats are actually going to be with that there on the shore. But it's worth finding out, I suppose. At least now we're going to know when an attack is coming, because we can see their base. Although there come a few flame troopers. Just 2. 2 I can deal with quite well. Also, there is a area down there we haven't really done much exploring of. Are you going to go and try and get rid of... there is unlimited Tiberium here, which is really not bad. Also, having that there is actually not wonderful, because it prevents us from being able to defend that well against attacks. Really, it should have been there. It should be there. It really should be there. So we'll put that there instead. I know it's a little bit of a waste of money, but it's not so bad. There we go. Much better. And then we'll build some more of the rocket troopers.
Unit ready.
We need a couple more. Maybe 4 will do.
Unit ready.
I think 4 will do quite nicely. And 1 grenadier. Because we also need to watch out for those units that are over there, sort of... oh, they were there. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? They were trying to get access to that helicopter, and now they've just sort of given up. Which, are you trying to go and get my, you are! Oh, oh, actually, you're trying to go and destroy that, and you're going to get run over. Ah, well, never mind. We'll just, send Unit 1 here and, go and get rid of those turrets. And we'll see how effective those moats really are. I don't think they're going to be as effective as the game wants us to think, but, I'm willing to, give the benefit of the doubt here, if they in fact prove themselves to be useful. Also, sending anything other than a tank against this artillery piece is most certainly a mistake. There we go, 1 artillery piece, and 1 very, very destroyed artillery piece. Alright. We're gonna go in 1 unit here. Don't shoot that civilian! We will deal with you with rockets! Ha-ha! You cannot deal with our rockets. Reinforcements have indeed arrived, and that is in the form of these gunboats. Let's see how effective these gunboats are, shall we? We can actually make them target things, which is very handy. Or rather, they're just going to target things themselves. Or they're not going to target anything at all.
Construction complete.
There is the downside with the fact that they just won't target everything. We have just lost those gunboats. But hey, at least they appeared? Looks like we're going to be dealing with this the hard way. And by the hard way, I mean we're going to have to get rid of those SAM sites and get rid of everything, because this mission is actually rather tricky. Because that obelisk of light is going to obliterate everything that we send that way. And that's really not good at all. But hey, maybe we'll be fine! Oh, that obelisk of light, I know how deadly that is, because I was using them, and they were deadly. Maybe there's another way in the base that we don't know about. We can but hope, eh? Let's see if we can deal with this flamethrower trooper. We probably can't. Oh, maybe we can. And there were two of them, and we still managed to deal with them. Haha! What's over here? A lot of Tiberium. Is there another thing over here, or is it just lots of Tiberium? It's just lots of Tiberium. It's just lots of Tiberium. But at least we know it's there now. And we might as well build an APC for later. I'm not sure what we're going to use the APC for, necessarily. But I'm sure at some point we'll be able to send one in. Just not yet. So I'll catch you next time, folks. For when we come back, this base that we sort of need to find a way in. Maybe we could blow up this concrete and sort of wedge our way in. Well, those were minigunners. Now they are dead.
Construction complete.
And I'll catch you next time, folks.
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you then. Later.